Peace, love, and light, soul tribe. Welcome to my vibe. I'm the inner path shaman, an intuitive psychic channeler, and a generational curse breaker with a message for light workers, for star seeds, for chosen ones, for anyone on their soul's evolutionary journey. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you to get some answers, some clarity, some illumination from the Most High Mother and Father God, your angels, your ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. Today's message is the blood they spilled is now talking. The blood they spilled is now talking. So before getting into the message, I would like to give a warm welcome to anyone listening that considers themselves to be a black cat, a black sheep, or a scapegoat. Basically, you're someone that has been ostracized, you've been bullied, you've been smear campaigned, you have been framed, all because you carry a special light within your soul. You might know it as the light of the universe, the light of God, the light of source, the light of life, the light of Christ, or the light of creation, or the light of truth, whichever resonates with you. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you to heal from that trauma, to close out the toxic karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and be able to continue on or embark on your soul's evolutionary journey, which is also the expansion of that inner light. So welcome. If you're listening for the first time, do hit that subscribe button, and for notifications, select also that you're notified every time I post an update. I would also like to give a warm welcome to my newest subscribers, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the 5D vibe. I would also like to welcome back my OGs, my day ones, both in the spirit and in the physical realms. Welcome back to another update, and thank you for rocking with me this far. Most importantly, I would like to thank you, all my soul tribe, worldwide, universe-wide, for the positive vibes, the positive feedback, and the stories that you share with me through the comments, vibrationally, energetically, or through the spirit realm. I really appreciate hearing back from you because you validate my purpose, which is to bring messages of healing, messages of illumination, messages of guidance for my soul tribe, for the collective of light, for the world from the higher realms. It's my honor to be that vessel, and I love you all. Last but not least, I would also like to express gratitude for the opposing forces that I encounter on this journey, the haters of light, the haters of life, the dark forces, because through the contrast of their darkness towards my inner light, they have shown me just how powerful this light can be, and that it must stay on at all times. I'm especially thankful that I can now share that light with my soul tribe, with the collective of light, with the world. I really appreciate that input on this journey. So let's get into the message, and before diving right in, I want to remind everyone that these messages are timeless. So when you hear the message, that's when your soul is ready to receive it. Also, the messages are collective, so only take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, if the message resonates with you today, please like, share, subscribe to help others find the message. And also, if the message resonates with you today and you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. By adding green hearts to the comments, you animate Most High Mother and Father God, or Source, or the universe to optimize your heart chakra with the 528 hertz frequency, which is also the frequency of love, the frequency of healing, the frequency of God, the frequency of DNA repair. So feel free to add as many green hearts as you're divinely inspired to. And let's get into today's message. So today's message is, again, it's a karmic energy update, and the title of the message is "The Blood They Spilled Is Now Talking." So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is now more closely in tune, in step with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels of the highest love and light, but especially when it comes to your ancestry, your lineage, your bloodline. You are the generational curse breaker. If you're hearing this message, you are the generational curse breaker that your ancestors chose to break specific generational curses or behavior patterns that have kept your bloodline, your family, your ancestry, your lineage trapped, or bound in. So you're the one that was chosen specifically for that role. So I could be updating a generational curse breaker that is awakening your clairvoyance, your ability to connect and communicate with spirits, with the spirit world. If that's you, this message is for you. So today's message, besides being a karmic energy update, it can also be a clairvoyance activation, boost, or upgrade for someone. Take it however it resonates. But I'm definitely picking up on someone that is very connected with the spirit realm. You are able to communicate in more ways than the conventional methods of communicating that that are typically known. So I'm updating someone that is able to communicate with spirits. I could be updating a spirit shaman. I'm also updating someone that can communicate with plants, with with virtually everything around you. So I could also be updating someone whose sensitivities are being awakened. I could be updating an empath. I could be updating a Heyoka empath. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, that the blood they spilled is now talking, these are the enemies, these are the dark forces that you have encountered on your spiritual journey or in your life in general. I could be updating someone that's actually newly awakening. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. We're all at different stages on this journey. Some are advanced, some are still at the beginning. It doesn't really matter, but your senses are being awakened, being heightened. If you're an empath, this is your clear sentience, the superpower that works through your heart chakra, that is also being activated for you to be more sensitive enough to pick up information through through unconventional means, for you to be able to to listen to the wind, to listen to the birds, to listen to everything about around you, to listen to the silence and hear who or what talks back to you. I would also be updating a generational curse breaker that is also making progress, that is closing out a chapter, a karmic cycle, a generational curse, or a layer to a generational curse. And you are exclaiming to yourself that whoever you have been closing out on, this could be dark witches, dark warlocks, dark wizards, COVID narcissists, psychic vampires, empty vessels, NPCs, copycats, clones, doppelgangers, demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, any low vibrational entities that have sought to destroy you or to harm you in any way on your path. You could be witnessing yourself on your experience as you investigate with the intention to close out these cycles with these entities. You are now encountering supernatural phenomena that has you exclaiming that the blood they spilled is now talking. I would also be updating someone that has an investigative role in this lifetime or past lives, but someone that has investigative skills, someone that uses investigative skills in your career. If that's you, this message is for you. So I would also be updating a law enforcement agent that is also investigating an entity that has murdered or killed. I could be updating someone that is investigating a homicide, and the blood that was spilled is now talking back. If that's you, this message definitely is for you as well. So let's get into the message. Primarily, this message though is a spiritual message. It's a journey for your spiritual growth, your spiritual expansion, and your spiritual ascension. So that's what primarily these messages are for, even though they might touch on certain walks of life in the physical realm, but always bear in mind that these are spiritual messages. So keep an open mind as far as listening out for your own messages, so that you can take what resonates with your soul, what resonates with your journey, what resonates with your life purpose. Because after all, this journey of spiritual awakening is also a journey of self-awareness. It's a journey for you to be aware of who you really are, what you incarnated to do on the planet, and who you are not, so that you can consistently stay away from any watered down versions or altered constructs or narratives of you that may be being thrown at you, or that may be shoved down your throat, so to speak. So you want to make sure that you're listening out and paying attention to what resonates with your soul, so that you can continue to advance on your journey. So let's go in through tarot and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on at this time. So I'm definitely updating someone, and the Wheel of Fortune card just came out, but I'm not quite done. Shuffling, so I'm gonna put it back. But just the Wheel of Fortune card flipping out there, I'm definitely updating someone that has turned the wheel on a situation, or on a generational curse, or on a matter. And the answers are starting to stream in, so to speak. So I could also be updating someone that is receiving massive epiphanies, massive revelations, mountains of discovery. I'm also hearing I could be updating someone that has received the mountains of discovery activation from one of my own personal oracle decks and past messages. Take it if it resonates. But I'm picking up on someone that is coming into a lot of information that is very significant in helping you to find closure and to close out on a significant generational curse, hex, spell, or matter. Take it however it resonates. So for someone, this could also be your ancestors. You can now hear your ancestors clearly. I could be updating someone that is now able to communicate clearly with your passed on loved ones. And I could be updating someone that is communicating with a passed on loved one, or receiving a message from a passed on loved one that was whose life was taken by whoever comes to mind as you hear the message today. So the first tarot card out is the Ace of Swords. As an Ace of Swords, you're someone that embodies freedom. You're also someone that is very bold, that is very courageous on your journey. And the Swords is in the spirit realm, so Swords is in the air realm, so that's your mental space. I'm also updating someone that is, very sharp in the mind. You're always on the cutting edge with new ideas. You're someone that always comes up with new ideas. You're also someone that possesses a lot of mental clarity. So this Ace of Swords, you're manifesting this Ace of Swords because you have gone through cycles and layers of generational curses. I'm talking to someone that has been doing the work, someone that has been diligent and consistent on your journey. This is how you manifest an Ace of Swords, because remember, this is a spiritual messages, so it's not a literal or actual physical sword here. This is the sword of light or the sword of truth. You could resonate with that. So your sword is what is helping you to cut away or to pare away any any illusions, any any deception, any cover-ups on your path that may have been a block to the truth for you, or a block to you closing out on a situation, on a matter. So now in this Ace of Swords energy, you are now overcoming any barriers to information, any barriers to the truth. And I'll be updating someone that has been deceived by whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. They have been deceitful. They have created obstacles for you when it comes to the truth. So this could be the truth about you, or this could be the truth about a loved one, or whoever is delivering this message to you, or just the truth in general. Whoever spirit is talking about, they have blocked the truth. They blocked your truth. I will be updating a generational curse breaker that has also been smear campaigned, that has been gossiped about, that has been, you've had shade thrown on you, and this was actually a tactic to put you into a certain reality, or a certain simulation, or mental straight jacket, or mental construct, to get you to feel a certain way, to get you to behave a certain way. So as this Ace of Swords, you're someone that has spent a lot of time in the spirit realm, and you have now gained your clarity, because you're spending enough time, you're spending that much time connected with the higher powers, with divine forces, for clarity and of course for guidance. I will be updating someone that is working with Archangel Michael on this journey. If that's you, this message is for you. So this could be a sort of light activation, a boost, or an upgrade by Archangel Michael himself. Take it if it resonates. And for someone, this could be an update from Archangel Michael himself. The blood they spilled is now talking. So you will be a life path number 1. You'll be born the first of a month. You'll be born in January. You'll be born January the 1st. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. I'm updating a winner, a conqueror, a champion in the spirit realm. This is who you are. I could also be updating a whistleblower. If that's you, this message is for you. So death energy is coming through to kind of confirm what the message is about. Whoever comes to mind, as you hear this message, they have touched on death energy one way or another. That's why the death card is coming out. In tarot, death represents transformation, radical change. I'll be updating someone that has gone through a significant spiritual awakening or kundalini awakening, but how you end up going through that kind of transformation or metamorphosis is because someone in your circle, someone in your orbit, someone in your spiritual space has pushed the death buttons either against you or against a loved one, or against someone that you may be investigating on behalf of. It just depends on, what resonates with you in this message. Remember, this is a collective message, but I'm definitely updating someone that has gone through a significant death and rebirth, meaning that you have been the subject of death attacks, and you have instead used that energy to level up in your faith, level up in your resilience, level up in your ability to face your fears and conquer your fears. Because that's what happens is when you go through a death and rebirth cycle, it can be very intense in triggering your fear, triggering anxiety, triggering panic. But I'm updating someone that is really bravely gone through those kinds of cycles, and in this death and rebirth energy, you are now seeing clearly, and you're now more empowered in your own personal capacity to be yourself, because that's what death and rebirth cycles often result in. They result in you no longer being afraid, you being more confident, because you have just gone through it, and you have survived, so to speak. So I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled "You survived your worst nightmare," or this could be a call for you to watch it. If you haven't already, I could be updating someone that has literally survived your worst nightmare. If that's you, this message is for you. So you could also resonate with Santa Muerte. You could also resonate with the Grim Reaper. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But in this death energy, you have victory over death. So I could be, because there's white horse energy, so I could be updating someone that has recently activated your resurrection superpower. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. And you are in this new beginning as well, because that's what death and rebirth does. It brings you new beginning cycles, where you can start on a new level of confidence, a new level of life, so to speak, because each death and rebirth cycle gets you to shed the old, shed anything that no longer resonates with you on your journey, and you resurrect lighter. So this could be things, places, people, situations that no longer resonate with you. It's a period of purification. So you could have recently seen a white horse, or ridden a white horse, or dreamt of a white horse. It is the energy of victory. And if that's you, then this message definitely is for you. And congratulations on your victory over death, and congratulations on your transformation, because death energy is transformation or change energy. So the world card is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that is manifesting a new world, because you've gone through significant death and rebirth changes that have also significantly changed who you really are, as opposed to the person that you were last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago even. So you are someone that has completed karmic cycles, or you have closed out on karmic cycles that that stood in the way of you being really who you are in the world, first of all. And you're also closing out on cycles that have also stopped you from manifesting your new world, your new beginning, because the world card can also be a new beginning. And it's also about success. It's also about achieving the ideal state of life that that you envision for yourself, or that you dream about, or that you desire. So in this world, the world card energy, congratulations, you are successful. And of course, today's message is about victory over death, success over death. That's what you're also manifesting in this world card energy. You could resonate with a whole new world, I could be updating someone that has watched the Disney adaptation of the kids' fairy tale Aladdin. You could resonate with Aladdin's magic carpet. You could resonate with Jasmine. Your name could be Jasmine. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You could also resonate with Jasmine and Aladdin's dynamic. If that's you, this message is for you. You could also resonate with Aladdin's magic lamp or the genie in the lamp. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest for someone. This could literally be the genie in the lamp informing you that the blood they spilled is now talking. So the Empress card is coming through. I'm definitely picking up on someone that is very creative and very imaginative and fertile in your ideas. You're also someone that is very prosperous. Whatever whatever you touch prospers, so to speak, or whatever you set yourself to do prospers in this Empress energy. You could resonate with the anchor. I could be updating someone that is Egyptian in this lifetime or past lives. I could also be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian ancestors, specifically divine feminine ancestors. I'm picking up on goddess Isis energy. I'm also picking up on goddess Sekhmet energy. I'm also hearing Hathor. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could also resonate with the Roman goddess of love, goddess Venus. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But you're someone that is definitely full of potential. You're someone that is also very much in harmony within your own soul. So when you are someone that is setting out to do something, when you have harmony in the soul, you can actually see it through from start to finish, no matter how intense it can get, no matter how difficult it can get. As an Empress, you're someone that always knows how to stay on your throne gracefully, meaning that you know how to stay in your power, in your softer energies or senses. If you're a masculine listening, remember, if you're a masculine listening, every soul has the polarity of masculine and feminine energies. So in this part of the journey, you are in this Empress energy, or you're encouraged to be in this Empress energy, because in feminine energies you're more intuitive, you're more sensitive as well, and that's how you're also able to pick up on any subtle energies or any subtle pieces of information that maybe are only accessible in the spirit realm and not in the physical or visible realm. So take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. The blood they spilled is now talking. Yeah, so whoever was spilling blood on your path, they didn't know that you're this Ace of Swords. You are someone that is able to go into the spirit realm for answers and clarity. And you're also someone that has now activated, your own death and rebirth superpower, your ability to conquer and transcend death, and stay in your new world, or your inner world. So whoever spirit is talking about in the message, they didn't know that this is who you are. You were chosen to be this generational curse breaker for your ancestry, for your lineage, for your bloodline, and now you are coming into information that is helping you to close out those cycles. And of course, it's a reason for you. It's for you and your ancestors to rejoice, to celebrate. I could also be updating someone that is watched, or someone that needs to watch a message in the channel library titled "Enjoy Your Success." Take it if it resonates. But in this Three of Cups energy, you have been successful in actually getting to the truth about whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. And as this Empress, as this Empress that is manifesting a new world, a new world that honors you, a new world that reflects your truth. As you manifest that, you're also manifesting it for your ancestors, your lineage, and your bloodline. So it's like it's like good times for you. You could resonate with the TV show Good Times, but it's like good times for you and yours in this Three of Cups energy. I could also be updating someone that has been dealing with a threesome, a group of three, a coven, a secret society. This could also be a metaphoric. Three could represent a crowd. I'd be updating someone that has been dealing with a crowd dynamic, or a group dynamic of dark entities that have spilled blood on your path, and the blood they spilled is now talking. This could even be your own blood, either from past lives or from this lifetime. If you're someone that has activated your resurrection superpower, you don't get to see the blood that they spill every time that they're casting death or graveyard spells on you. But each time an entity casts a death spell on you, they're actually spilling your blood in the spirit realm. They really are, because if you were able to see it through spiritual lenses, you would actually see that death spell playing out in the spirit realm. So I could be updating someone that is also now able to see, how things translate in the spirit realm. The treatment that you receive in the physical realm, you're starting to see how exactly it looks in the spirit realm, if that's what this message is for you. So I could be updating someone that's dealing with a group dynamic that is now being exposed. I could be updating someone that is just exposed a coven, if that's what this message is for you. I could also be updating someone that is exposed someone in the corporate scene, or on the corporate scene, if that's what this message also is for you. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library, or someone that needs to watch a message in the channel library titled Corporate Siphon Exposed. I could also be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library, or needs to watch a message in the channel library titled Neighborhood Coven Exposed. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So Queen of Pentacles is coming through. I'm definitely picking up on powerful feminine energy, divine feminine energy, fertility energy, someone that is very fertile with ideas, with concepts, with creativity. As a Queen of Pentacles, you are a master manifester. Pentacles is your physical reality. Pentacles is your material harvest of your spiritual efforts or your spiritual seeds. So this can be wealth, it can be money, it can be your spiritual gifts. It can also be closure and resolution and closing out on generational curses, hexes, and spells. And of course, as you are doing that, you're also unlocking and unwrapping new gifts. And as this Queen of Pentacles, you are a master manifester that is also you're becoming more creative. And as you become more creative, you're also nurturing your gifts, your talents, and becoming more confident in them. So I will be updating someone that has watched, or someone that needs to watch a message in the channel library titled Your Investigative Superpower. Take it if it resonates. But you are a gifted or a powerful manifester as a Queen of Pentacles. So you're very royal. And Four of Cups is coming through, and Four of Cups is the energy of, motivation. On the upside of it is the energy of, getting on well with your life, with yourself. It's about feeling energetic. But if you're not feeling there in this Four of Cups energy, because you are manifesting these very powerful energies, Ace of Swords, death and transformation, the World card, Empress, these are major major energies or powerful energies that you are manifesting. Some of them are major arcanas like the Empress, the Death card, and the World card. So you are, manifesting very powerful changes, but this may also be a call for you to, to rest, to connect with nature, to rejuvenate yourself in this Four of Cups energy. And I could also be updating someone that is dealing with entities, whoever spirit is talking about today, how you are picking up the vibes, how you are decoding, the truth from them is from their behavior. They could be, they could be depressed, they could be, resenting, like they could be resentful towards you, they could be hateful towards you. Those are also signs, whoever spirit is talking about, those are also signs that the blood they spilled is now talking. So I could also be updating someone that's dealing with an entity that is showing these signs. They are, they're like, they're distracted, or they are, they are withdrawn, they are like, in a shell, so to speak, or they're behaving hatefully or resentful towards you. Those are signs that they're exposed in what they've been doing. They're haunted by the blood that they have spilled. So I could be updating someone that is also noticing these signs, and spirit wants you to know that it's because they're haunted by the blood they've spilled, however it resonates or relates with you. So you could be born the 4th of a month, you could be born in April, you could be born April the 4th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So 4 is the number of balance, 4 is the number of stability, and for you it is a season of stability. You're that ace. That means that you've been very decisive in your spiritual battles, or spiritual battle that you may be closing out on at this time. And you have been very decisive in and authoritative as well in in making sure that you stay in your own personal power on this journey. So 5 of Wands is coming out, and it actually came out in the reverse. So what it means is it's the end of conflict for you, because 5 of Wands is the energy of strife, it's the energy of struggle, it's the energy of obstacles and competition. So when it comes out in the reverse, it's the opposite of exactly that for you. So whoever was creating challenges, obstacles on your path for you, those energies are now reversed, because Spirit just got done explaining that you have been very decisive as that Ace of Swords. You have conquered. So that's how you have reversed the energies that were working against you and stopping you from getting to the truth, especially if you're someone that has actually been investigating a generational curse, hex spell, or a case. Take whatever resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But this is the end of struggle for you. It's the end of conflict, and also it's like a beneficial change that is coming through for you at this time, because you're someone that has gone through very significant transformation, and the progress that you make is actually saved every time that you go through a death and rebirth. Your DNA actually saves your progress, so that when you resurrect, you are not starting all over again, because ideally that's what the dark forces, the dark principalities, the demonic principalities, demonic strongholds, covert narcissists, psychic vampires, bullies, they would rather have you start all over again, because for them it's actually a tactic to deplete you every time that they cause you to fall, and you have to get back up again. So as it is now, you have actually risen, you have transcended all that, and you are now on your throne. You are now in your own new world, where you are more authoritative and in control with your Ace of Swords. So it could be a life path. Number 5, you'll be born the 5th of a month. 5 is the number of change. You have definitely changed that dynamic. You'll be born in May. You'll be born May the 5th. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So the Sun card is coming through. This is good news because it confirms that it's a new day for you. It's a new chapter, a new beginning. You have closed out on, whichever generational curse comes to mind and connects with today's message for you. The blood they spilled is now talking because sun energy is on it as well. Sun energy is the energy of truth. Sun energy is the energy of illumination. I could be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun god Ra. I could also be updating someone that's working with the Egyptian sun goddess Sekhmet. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. And in this sun card, there's white horse energy. Another double confirmation that you are in this energy of victory, and you are closing out, or you are shining the light on the truth, on whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, because I could be updating someone that's dealing with an entity that is always trying to throw shade on you. Every time you expose them, because sometimes you can actually work through several layers of the same generational curse with the same entity or entities. So they end up also evolving in their tactics and in their methods in trying to cover up the truth. But if you are manifesting the sun card on your journey, it means that you now embody a lot of light. You carry a lot of light. You carry a lot of positivity, positive energy, and therefore your light cannot be overcome by the darkness, or your light cannot be destroyed by the darkness. So this is who you are. Your light is shining on the darkness and exposing that the blood they spilled is now talking. I could also be updating someone that is going on a new quest to unravel the truth about a group, a coven, a secret society, and that has spilled blood on your path, and it is looking good for you. The tarot has revealed itself that you have this Ace of Swords, and you're on the quest to starting a new day, a new beginning, and in a new world where you have closed out on any of that bloodshed against you, your bloodline, your ancestry, your lineage. Take it however it resonates. So let's continue with oracle messages and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find the message. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multi-dimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So let's continue with oracle messages and see what else Most High Mother and Father God would like you to focus on. So pathway is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that's on the path of transformation. You're transforming yourself through the light, through divine light, through divine guidance and divine forces. So you are someone that is transforming significantly. And of course, as more light as you, encounter, or as you embody more light on your path, you are also, able to see anything dark that's hidden on your path and expose it. So you could be 35 years old, or whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, they could be 35 years old, be born 1935, or they could be born 1953, or they could be born March the 5th or May the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Concern is coming through, so this could be, a message of concern coming through from whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, because yes, they are exposed and they are concerned about what is happening or what is coming for them, especially because with that death and rebirth energy, if you are someone that is overcoming death, someone that is transcending death and activating your resurrection superpowers or abilities, every time you close out on a death and rebirth cycle, you actually activate karma for whoever was involved in that cycle, or for whoever created that karma for you in the first place. So whoever spirit is talking about, they're concerned, they're afraid, they're anxious, because they're exposed. The truth is out that the blood they spilled is now talking. The blood they spilled is now exposing the truth. So this could be victims in the spirit realm that are speaking, that are telling on whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. And whoever spirit is talking about, they have also become aware that they are exposed, because their deceased victims are now coming forward and revealing the truth or exposing the truth. So I will be updating someone that's working with Yeshua on this journey. If that's you, this message is for you. You could also be a life path number 33. I could be updating a Messiah. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But I'm definitely updating someone that incarnated with a big messianic world mission. You could be born 1933. You could be born March the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. You could be 33 years old. So family room is coming through. So whoever spirit is talking about has touched your family room in some way. So family room could be metaphoric. This means that whoever spirit is talking about, they could either have been targeting your family room in the spirit realm through astral projection. They could have been entering your family room, or they could have also been touching on your family, like taking family room metaphorically. So they could have spilled blood in your family, or they could be attempting to spill blood in your family, and the truth is coming out from the spirit realm. So this could be a call for you to connect with your family room, or vibe cleanse your family room if you have a room designated as a family room in your in your home, or this could also be a metaphoric family room, a space, a spiritual space for you and your family. You may also want to cleanse that. So I could be updating someone that has an ancestral altar, or an altar that honors especially your passed on loved ones. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. You want to make sure that you vibe cleanse around your family room, so that you can also hear the truth about the blood that was spilled. So you could be 21 years old, to be born 1921, to be born February the 1st or January the 2nd, you be born the 12th of the month, you be born 1912. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So change is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that is manifesting big changes, powerful changes. I could also be updating someone that has just acquired a new vehicle. If that's you, this message also is for you. This comes with the number 9, and 9 is the number of cycle ending and closure. So definitely whatever truth you are coming into, or whatever truth is spawned off for you by today's message, is bringing powerful change for you. And of course, it's positive change because there's sunshine energy. The tarot is ending with sunshine energy, so it's positive change for you. You could be a life path number 9. You could be born the 9th of a month. You could be born in September. You could be born September the 9th. If that's you, this message is for you. Great fortune is also coming through, so I'm definitely updating a generational curse breaker that is also broken. Generational curses that have blocked your fortune, or blocked your soul's destiny, or blocked income even for you and your ancestry and your lineage. So now, because of the closure that you're manifesting, you have also unlocked the great fortune that is due to you. Congratulations if that's you. So whoever spirit is talking about, they could also have spilled blood in your family because of the great fortune that your family has possessed. So I will be updating a generational curse breaker that also comes from a bloodline, from a family that possesses multi-generational wealth. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So you could be 26 years old, or they could be born 1926 or 1962. You could be 62 years old. You could be born February the 6th or June the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So despair is coming through. Whoever spirit is talking about in the message today, they are in despair because they're exposed. So I could be updating someone that has watched a recent message in the channel library titled Exposed Empty Vessels. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. But they are in despair because the blood they spilled is now talking, so they can't hide the truth anymore. Their illusion has been busted. I could be updating someone that has watched a message in the channel library titled Busted and Pieced. Take it if it resonates. This might be a call for you to watch it. If it resonates with you, you could be 32 years old, or they could be, you could be born 1932 or 1923. You could be 23 years old, or they could be born March the 2nd or February the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So coffin energy is coming through. This is just a double confirmation of that death energy. So I could also be updating someone, whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. This could be someone that has also now transitioned through death, because they've been playing with death energy, or spilling blood on your family, or on your bloodline, or on your ancestry. And now that blood is talking, it has also changed the dynamic, and they're now faced with death, or they're now faced with coffin energy, or they could literally have actually passed on. But if they are still living, this is the reason why they're in despair, because they're faced with death now, because they have messed with the chosen one. So you could be 19 years old, or they could be born 1919 or 1991. You could be 91 years old, or they could be born January the 9th or September the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So community is coming through. I could be updating someone that has been dealing with toxic neighbors or toxic co-workers, a community of sorts. This could also be a professional community or a spiritual community, but toxic in nature. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Spirit is saying the blood they spilled is now talking. So you could be 39 years old, or they could be born 1939 or 1993, be born March the 9th or September the 3rd. If that's you, this message is for you. So official person is coming through, so I could be updating an official person, someone that is official in the physical realm, official to a case. I could be updating. This is actually confirmation. Law enforcement came through earlier, so I could be updating someone that works in law enforcement, or someone that has a law enforcement background in this lifetime or past lives. If that's you, this message is for you. The blood they spilled is now talking. I could also be updating someone that's hearing from a passed on loved one that is now primarily in the spirit realm, and they are also updating you, as a victim, as someone whose blood has been spilled by whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. If that's you, then this message definitely is for you. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I could also be updating someone, a generational curse breaker, that is also getting or receiving an update from an official person. This could be an official person to maybe a generational curse that you've been breaking. I could be updating a victim of crimes against humanity. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. Or I could also be updating someone that's hearing from the higher realms, an official person in the higher realms. So this could be your ancestor, your spirit guide. It could be Most High Mother and Father God. It could be any other divine forces that you are connecting with on this journey. They are updating you that the blood they spilled is now talking, whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. So you could be a life path number 22. If you are a humanitarian. You incarnated with a big earth mission to help humanity evolve from 3D to 5D consciousness. So you could be born the 22nd of a month, be born 1922. You could also be born February the 2nd. You could be 22 years old. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So let's take a look at the Karma Oracle messages. Let's see what Most High Mother and Father God would like to add to the message today, or for you to focus on. If the message resonates with you and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonates with you, to help others find it. So regrets is coming through. Whoever spirit is talking about, they are definitely in regret, whether they are still, in the physical realm or they're in the spirit realm only. Yes, spirits can also be in regret. So I could be updating someone that is dealing with wandering spirits. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So they are in regret. I'm hearing regret is worse than failure. So they are, they're at a loss. They are also very sad constantly because of the karma that they created for you, and what's bouncing back at them, or what's boomeranging back at them. They're regretting it. They're regretting messing with the chosen one. They're regretting attacking your family or your family room, and they're in despair. So mental breakdown is coming through. They're definitely losing mental control. They're exhausted. They're guilty. They are lost, and they're lost in an alternate reality. So I could be updating someone that's dealing with a delusional entity or delusional entities, because community energy is present. Delusional entities that are stuck in a virtual reality or alternate reality that doesn't really exist, because it's a figment of their imagination. It's their narrative or their construct for you that doesn't really resonate with your world, with your throne as Queen of Pentacles and as Empress. So it's breaking their mind down literally, because they're really trying to, go against the grain with you in your world, on your timeline. And that just doesn't happen, because spiritually, you're an infinite spiritual being having a human experience, and you have free will, so you're free to be yourself. So I could be updating someone that's dealing with demonic possession by entities that have lost mental control. If that's you, this message is for you. Spirit is saying it's because the blood they spilled is now talking. That's why also they're having a mental breakdown. And if there are someone that is now transitioned and passed on into the spirit realm, because the coffin energy, that mental breakdown can actually still continue to play out in the spirit realm. So that's why you also must be cautious and careful to observe any energy shifts around you. I could be updating someone that's dealing with demonic possession. I'd be updating someone that's dealing with monitoring spirits. If that's what this message is for you, to just be on the alert so that you don't absorb that energy. Because if you're an empath, you actually can sense and feel all the energies around you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that all the energies around you are your energies, even if you're alone. They can be demons, they can be psychic vampires, they can be bullies, they can be trolls. Literally anyone that you hobnob with in the physical realm, they definitely are in your spiritual energetic space. So you want to make sure that you are alert for any energy shifts that don't resonate with who you are, and toss those energies, because whoever spirit is talking about, they are haunted by the blood they spilled, because it is now talking. Betrayal is also coming through. So they're being betrayed by their own friends, they're being switched out, they're being gossiped about, they're also not really being appreciated. They're now experiencing the coldness of, not being appreciated and being talked about. They're in shock because they were used to creating all that for you. They never actually had a taste of their own medicine until now. So it's causing the mental breakdown, and it's that energy of loss, that feeling of loss is very heavily present from their end, because the blood they spilled is now talking. They caused loss, and now they are feeling the loss themselves. That actually is how karma works. In this season of judgment on the planet, everyone is reaping what they sowed. So they're shocked by what they're reaping, and they have lack of clarity. They're unable to see or think clearly, mental confusion, stressed, anxious. They're lost in the mind, literally, because the blood they spilled is now talking. So I'll be updating a generational curse breaker that is really exposed the bejesus out of whoever spirit is talking about. And it's really they're trapped in their own mental straight jacket, but that's what they had created for you. And because you're someone that is transcended, you have overcome the death that they were creating for you, that they were attacking you with. It's mind-boggling, it's mind-blowing for them. And in some cases, for someone, this could actually be your blood talking back to you. Your blood, as in just metaphorically, the energy that they've tried to kill in you in this lifetime. Different parts of you can communicate with you and tell you exactly, who has been doing what. It's just like you being able to self-diagnose on an ailment, right? When you're self-diagnosing, you actually journey with the pain or the discomfort until it starts talking to you. So I could also be updating someone whose victory over death is haunting whoever spirit is talking about, and you are actually exposing them This could be through the spirit realm or even in the physical realm. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But yeah, they're regretting it. They're breaking down mentally. Or they've broken down mentally. I'm also hearing for someone, if this entity has already passed on, Spirit wants you to know that they actually died, with a broken down mind. They died. A mental breakdown was also, involved in their eventual death. Take it if it resonates. So guilt is coming through. Yes, they're guilty. They're guilty, and if they're still living, whether they're living or they're in the spirit realm, they're burdened. They're burdened by the guilt, by the burden of the blood they spilled, which is now talking. So, they're constantly thinking of their mistakes. They're constantly thinking of, how they shouldn't have done it, because regret energy is there. So it's like a mixture of guilt and regret and feeling betrayed by their own friends. It's like a real, they're in a dark place. They're in a dark place. So egg on the face is also coming through for someone. So they have egg on their face. They're being forced to eat their own words for someone. They're needing to apologize to you for someone. So for someone, the blood they spilled could be metaphoric and not be actual real blood, but spilling blood is in, attacking you or sabotaging you in some way, and now they have egg on their face. Whatever they've been doing to you has backfired. They need to apologize, but maybe a face-to-face apology with you is no longer on the books, because you're someone that has moved on. You're someone that has already given this forgiven the situation, and you've taken your lessons and moved on. That can also be mind-boggling, mind-blowing, and it can cause a mental breakdown on a party that was expecting, to talk things over with you after all is said and done. But I'm talking to someone that doesn't really have the time to bleed. You don't have time to bleed on this journey. You're someone that's just continuing to, to move on and to carry on with your journey. So whatever they did, they are ashamed because you haven't given them the response that they needed. You haven't bled, you haven't cried, you haven't broken down, and their evil eye has failed. So that is also what is causing them that mental breakdown. So injuries is also coming through. So for some of them, remember, these are collective messages. So listen out for, whoever comes to mind specifically for you on this journey. So this might not resonate with everyone, but for someone, whoever Spirit is talking about in the message, they're also experiencing slips and falls. They're very distracted because of that mental breakdown. So they're experiencing injuries, they're falling, they're also, experiencing the pain that they have, the pain that they've caused you. So they're very accident prone because they're very absent-minded. They're also having health issues. Some of them are down for the count, meaning that anytime now that coffin can be very real for someone, because Spirit already mentioned earlier that whoever Spirit is talking about in the message today, for someone, this is someone that is now looking at their coffin literally because of what they've done to you. They're faced with death. They're faced with extinction, because these are entities that have caused havoc, that have sabotaged you on your journey, because they're entities of darkness that are not evolving, entities that are not growing, entities that are not healing, entities that exist solely for the purpose of siphoning and harvesting life force energies from chosen ones, light workers, and star seeds. So yeah, They're having health issues because they're not adapting to the big evolutionary changes that are taking place on the planet. And of course, it's also because the blood they spilled is now talking. So they're down for the count, they're having sick spells, they're having injuries, they're having, mental health issues. Ghosted is coming through. So whoever spirit is talking about, they have also been ghosted. They've been ghosted by you for sure, because you have gone hermit, you've gone silent, and you've moved on. But they have also been ghosted by other parties in their life. Spirit already mentioned betrayal earlier. So they've been ghosted. They've also now, they're experiencing instant karma anytime they try to, be their usual self of attacking, of, spilling blood. They're being met with swift justice, with instant karma. So that's why they are concerned. That's why they're having a mental breakdown, especially because of instant karma. They can't understand why their attacks on you are failing. They can't understand. They're hurt, but that's because they're delusional. Dark entities are always very delusional in why they have to attack someone, why they have to siphon their energy and steal their gifts, or even try to kill or destroy them. So they're feeling hurt about it, but that's not a burden for you to carry. Today's message is more of a karmic energy update, an update for you to know, who you're dealing with, so that you don't get sucked into those negative energies. And also because that's a tactic that low vibrational entities use when they are faced with karma like this. They like to project it. They like to use reverse psychology to get you to carry their burdens for them when they're not really your burden. So you want to look out for any of those energies and return them back to sender. So I'm bringing out the Inner Path Oracle. This is my very own Oracle deck that I downloaded from Source, from the Most High Mother and Father God, the angels, the ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest love and light. There are messages, there are activations. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. If the message resonates with you today and you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonated with you, to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, especially for the multidimensional aspects contained in the message for yourself, add green hearts to the comments. So let's get into the Inner Path Oracle, see what activations or messages are coming through. So purge, purification is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that is going through significant purge and purification cycles. This is also how you get to uncover or close out on significant toxic cycles as well. So I could also be updating someone that is going on a purge or purification quest, on the other side of this, you are also coming out with information or intelligence that will help you to close out on toxic cycles created by whoever spirit is talking about in today's message. So you could be 32 years old, you be born 1932 or 1923, you be 23 years old, you be born March 2nd or February the 3rd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So clarity is being activated for you as well. Or I could be updating someone that now has a whole lot more clarity, that Ace of Swords energy is present. You now have a whole lot more clarity because the blood they spilled is now talking. Take it if it resonates. You could be 29 years old, you could be born 1929. You could be born 1992, you could be 92 years old. You could be born February the 9th or September the 2nd. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. Sacred union is coming through, so I could also be updating someone that is manifesting a sacred union or someone that is in a sacred union. So for someone, this could be an update for someone, from someone, from a soul that you are in a sacred union with, or from the soul that you are in a sacred union with. Take it if it resonates. For someone else, whoever spirit is talking about, they could have tried to, or they could have spilled blood in your sacred union. If that's you, this message also is for you. So you could be 53 years old, you could be born 1953, you could be born 1935. You could be born May the 3rd or March the 5th, to take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. I'm also updating someone that incarnated to be a healer. I could be updating someone with shamanic energy. If that's you, this message also is for you. But generally, you're someone that embodies healing energy, because you yourself are on the journey of soul healing. So what tends to happen is that when you are receiving healing energies, you are also transmitting healing energies, because as infinite spiritual beings, we are actually infinite spiritual beings having a human experience. So as a biological entity like that, a spiritual entity, you actually send and receive electrical signals or light codes, if you will. So if you're someone that is in healing mode, it means that you are receiving, you're sending, you are receiving healing energies, and you're also radiating them outwards. So that's how you come to be known as a healer. So you don't have to be like a formal healer per se, but just you being present on the planet and being in healing energies, that makes you a healer. So you came to heal, whatever wounds were created for you by whoever spirit is talking about in the message today. You also came to heal those wounds for your ancestors, your lineage, and your bloodline. So you could be born the 12th of a month, you could be born 1912, you could be born 1921 or be 21 years old, you could be born January the 2nd or February the 1st. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So the energy of alignment is also present. So I'm definitely updating someone that is aligning or in alignment with your soul's purpose, and you're also in alignment with higher powers, with with divinity, with higher powers. So because of this alignment, you have a whole lot more clarity. You are purging everything that no longer resonates with you on this journey. This could be things, places, people, situations, and as you do that, you also are achieving alignment with who you really are. So you could be born the 2nd of a month, you could be born in February, you could be born February the 2nd. If that's you, this message is for you. So belonging is coming through. So I could be updating someone that is now feeling a sense of belonging with your spirit team, your ancestors, your angels of the highest love and light, your spirit guides, because alignment is also preceding this. So because you're now more aligned with higher powers, with divinity, with divine forces, you now also are more aligned with the spirit realm and with your spirit team. So you now are manifesting a greater sense of belonging, especially if you're someone that has been maybe cut off from your from your family. You've been ostracized, you've been cast away through karmic interference. If that's you, this message definitely is for you. So you are in alignment with your spirit team, your ancestry, your family, your bloodline, especially in the spirit realm. And that doesn't necessarily mean only your passed on loved ones. This can also be the ones that are still incarnate and living and breathing, because what is happening now in this evolutionary shift from 5D, from 3D to 5D consciousness, heaven is now manifest on earth. That means we now have a heaven on earth existence or reality. So that means that even those that are still living and breathing are also now in the spirit realm, just as if, in the heavenly realms, just the same as those that are no longer embodied. So that is the alignment that is also taking place at a collective or at a global level, the alignment between heaven and earth. So now you get to feel a greater sense of belonging, because you're now closing out on these cycles. And now that whoever spirit is talking about, they have egg on the face, the truth is out. You no longer have to accept any energies, any projections by them on you, especially the energies that have been touched on in this message today, because you now belong to a different energy or group or soul group. I'm dating someone that is also now closely communing with your soul group, with your soul tribe. If that's you, this message is for you. So you could be 31 years old, you could be born 1931, you could be born 1913, you could be born March the 1st or January the 3rd. If that's you, this message is for you. Clairvoyance is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that is clairvoyant, someone that is able to communicate with spirits, communicate with the dead, communicate with the spirit world. You could resonate with Santa Muerte, you could resonate with the Grim Reaper. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But this could also be a new clairvoyance activation or an upgrade or a boost. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. But with clairvoyance, you're able to communicate with the spirit world. The spirit world is also the realm of truth. So in the spirit world, you can actually get to the bottom of a case, get to the bottom of the truth, get to the bone and marrow of a case or a generational curse, and be able to see things clearly in the spirit realm with clarity through clairvoyance. So take what resonates and leave the rest. You could be 20 years old, you could be born 1920. If that's you, this message is for you. The 1920s could also be significant for someone. Ghosted came up earlier. I could be updating someone that is also dealing with ghosts. I'm hearing ghosts from the past. That's you. This message also is for you. I could be updating someone that's communicating with ghosts. And the blood they spilled is now talking. Whoever comes to mind, they might actually be in ghost form now, I'm hearing. They may have transitioned and they're now only in ghost form. That's very specific. Only take it if it resonates. So faith is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that carries or embodies a lot of faith. Your faith is unstoppable. Your faith is immovable. Your faith is unbreakable. That's who I'm talking to. So because of your faith, you may be familiar with the biblical text that states, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can actually tell a mulberry tree to uproot itself and plant itself in the sea. I'm paraphrasing it, but there is a passage in the Bible. It's a parable, so to speak. So that's one of Yeshua's parables about faith. So that could resonate with someone, or that could be a call for you to connect with that passage to activate or boost your faith. Take it however it resonates. You could also resonate with the biblical text from Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 that states that faith is being sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. So if you're someone that possesses faith, you're someone that believes in things before they show up, you continue to hold your faith or your belief in in the object or in the situation or in the outcome until it materializes. So I'm also updating a generational curse breaker that has held out a lot of faith on this journey. As rough as it has been at times, you've held out a lot of faith, and now the truth is coming out. The blood they spilled is now talking. Your faith is paying off. Congratulations if that's you. You could be 60 years old, you could be born 1960, or they could be take what resonates and leave the rest. The 1960s could also be significant to someone. Take it if it resonates. So divine mysteries is coming through. I'm definitely updating someone that is unlocking divine mysteries. You're clairvoyant, you're able to journey in the spirit realm and uncover any mysteries or hidden truths that are not readily apparent in the physical realm. Or I could also be updating someone that's going on a quest to uncover or unlock divine mysteries. If that's you, this message also is for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So you could be 61 years old, you could be born 1961 or 1916, you could be born June the 1st or January the 6th. Take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest. So I'm going to close this part of the message. I hope it has brought someone some healing, some clarity, some illumination. If you would like a deep dive into your personal circumstances through a personal reading, a session, coaching, or mentorship, please send me an email. The address is in the channel description. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if the message resonated with you to help others find it. And if you would like to unblock, boost, or activate your heart chakra, and green hearts to the comments. So I'm going to wrap it up now with angel answers. For anyone that has a question for your angel or angels and you would like them to reply through this oracle, now is the time. Please think of your question as I shuffle the cards. Angels, what is the angel answer for my soul tribe? What is the angel answer for my soul tribe? So the angel answer is in the near future. In the near future. So your question doesn't need to have had anything to do with today's message or topic. But if it resonates with this answer, then this is your angel answer. And for someone else, I could be updating someone that is also about to activate that ability to communicate with the spirit world, or to someone that is about to unlock divine mysteries in the near future. Take it if it resonates and leave the rest. So that's all I have for you today, Soul Tribe. I would like to take this opportunity to close this message and to wish everyone a beautiful day, living your best life. Until next time, one earth, one love, peace.